Is Google leading the AI war? This is a video which I wanted to do for some time now. Initially, when ChatGPT was launched by OpenAI, it took the world by storm, and it felt like Google was lagging big time behind OpenAI. Then you had Anthropic come. Anthropic also created Claude. Google had Bard. Google had initial versions of Gemini, but none of them were really making an impact. But something has changed over the last 1 year, and Google now has the best models. It has Gemini 2.0 Flash, which is a low cost, very effective multimodal model, and it also has Gemini 2.5 Pro, what do you call, the big reasoning model. So it has kind of captured both ends of the spectrum. You have a very expensive, not so expensive when compared to competitors, but you have an expensive thinking, reasoning, a very well performing model on one side, and you also have a very efficient, low cost model on the other side, the Gemini 2.5 Pro and Flash, right? They also did a lot of open source model release as well, right? So the entire Gemma family, basically it started with Gemma 1.0, right, where we had models of 2 billion and 7 billion parameter models. Then they released Code Gemma, then they released Polygemma, which was a vision language model. Then Gemma 2 came, which had 9 billion and 27 billion parameters, significantly improved performance. Then you had Gemma 3, which is really performing very well for models of its sizes, right? So with the acquisition of DeepMind and the DeepMind's contributions towards creating the Gemini family of models, right? They created it to be multi-model and scalable across different sizes. Google has kind of captured back the AI market, according to me. They have a wonderful video generation model in VO2. They have hardware in Ironwood, their latest TPU units, which are very power efficient and whose performance is amazing. They have this nice Google AI Studio where you can go and try out various models, and if you are a regular user, they also provide you access to the latest models over here, the latest previews, the latest experimental models, and this is kind of free for you. Now in this you also have video generation with VO2. They have their best video generation model available over here. So the approach which they have created in terms of having the Gemini app as well, Gemini app is being deployed on all Android phones. The amount of data which they get when people interact with this, which has helped them improve the models, right? I'm kind of amazed with this comeback from Google. And currently OpenAI is trying to catch up with Google, right? OpenAI had the lead. Anthropic had the lead for some time, but now it looks like Google is leading the pack and others are trying to follow Google. So it's time that people start exploring more, models from Google in the Gemini series for their use cases. Try out the ecosystem. They also have Vertex AI where you have APIs, right? So this has been a really turnaround for Google, I would say, and I think it's just going to get better and larger from here with the kind of ecosystem they have in terms of all the Android devices in the world, right? The hardware. I think Google is going to scale much more while also being committed to open source releases like Gemma 3, Polygemma and other models in the Gemma family. So this is a excellent turnaround, I would say, from Google, and I'm kind of excited for Google on what is going to come up in the future in terms of the various models, what is going to happen with Google AI Studio, what is the kind of hardware which is going to come up in the future. What do you feel about Google's AI resurgence? Do you think Google is ultimately winning the AI war, Or do you think others are going to quickly catch up with Google?